Okay. Everything's loading it back up. I'm so happy this is going how it is.
I love this.
Okay, stream is back up. And it is, yeah. Perfect. Awesome.
I'm at the wrong place in the wrong time.
The wrong place and the wrong time can make all of the difference, Mr.
Actually,
Freeman.
I'm at the right place in the wrong time.
Okay. Okay. Everything is back. Yes. Okay. If you would like to continue, you guys, let us begin. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out of the Earth Angel. And
Yeah,
go
yeah.
To the wall.
As soon as you hit the ground, Dollars immediately tripped over, creating a dog or a cat pile with Curiosity and Young Boy.
I'm gonna try my hardest to have Penny's lessen my fall and maybe hold me upright.
We
Yeah.
all just
Did my impact cause them to trip?
yes.
Oh.
We all just
I'm gonna
land
go
in a
back to
pile
I'm
of.
gonna go back to the wall, and I'm just gonna go pluck it.
Yeah. Don't worry about these cats. I made them.
Roll another strength check. I
Yeah.
just want to see what happens to it. Just like, oh, it's so cute. Oh.
What?
Same thing again.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's a 30.
Okay, narrate it.
So basically intending to just pluck a little hole to like peep through and see what's happening on the other side, I create a quarter of a mile size like cylindrical like finger shape, like all the pennies just start scattering to the other side. It's like, oh.
Oh my god.
The pennies are living in eternal fear of you. Your power.
And
So
at the
they're
other
just
end of at the
taking
end
away.
of this viewing
Yeah.
tunnel, you see Bob proceeding to pick up a very crusty chicken finger off the floor and eat it.
That looks tasty. And I just like kind of look around. They're not doing anything else. So I just like, this is boring. Let's go. And can I see the other two casually kind of running away?
Like you see your team sort of like scattered on the ground in the distance.
I go to like join up with them again, but I'm gonna try to like jump into a little space hole and see if I can like land underneath them like a dolphin through the earth. So another teleport.
Okay, do so.
It's a 20. So that's a success. Yes.
Yes.
So I basically go into the earth, little kind of like a cylindrical hole opens up, and then it becomes bright, and I can see basically light on the other side, and I kind of like shoot up in front of them on whatever the path that we're traveling.
Oh god.
Hey guys!
Oh dear lord. Oh Judah. Okay, we're good. I stand up and dust myself off of the pennies. I sort of do that thing where you like use your palm and hit the side of your head like on your ear, and like pennies come out of my other ear.
Look at him.
So what
sorry.
y'all running from?
Those two guys, the guy with butlers and
Oh, you were doing so great. You could have taken him. You want me to go help
Is
you?
it? I'm gonna point. Isn't the tournament that way?
no, the tournament's this way actually. We ran past them, yeah.
So we're
Oh.
going the wrong way?
No, we're going the right way.
I mean, it's still a country away, but we're getting closer.
Oh,
We've been traveling for like a month now. This is
okay. Well, I go try to put my arms around them, and then I try to teleport again.
oh god. Teleport to the next country over.
Okay, so that's a fail, and we're gonna teleport random direction.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
So roll a d12 neutral.
Oh god. Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, it was a D8 before I thought.
Because a d10 is is a d8 because I didn't factor in up and down.
Yeah. Okay. So D10 then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
Oh,
one.
so we go north.
Oh.
Mile.
North. Okay. The direction we're headed was northeast.
Okay, so we're a little closer.
Yeah, we're a little closer.
Hey, we're just
Okay.
getting more of a head start. All right,
We-
let's
we-
keep running.
Oh wait, as we teleport, the entire group is slightly in the air. We all sort of fall to the ground in another dust pile. We find ourselves in a grass field, a plain grass field. It's quite pretty. War hasn't reached this area. The ancient wars haven't reached this area, so it seems. That or somebody has been maintaining it. The team stands up to find a quite beautiful wooden shack in the middle of the field. In Japanese kanji, it reads the sushi kitchen of the east on it.
I'll take your entire stock.
What does that say?
Oh, the sushi kitchen of the east. I read out loud to Yuta.
Is that edible?
Sushi, yes, raw fish.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
I love finger food.
Oh, wait. Where does Mr. Q say that from?
Behind them.
What? Wait, what?
Mr. Q is like
You gonna explain how he
We're
gets
like,
there?
we're sitting in a row of 3, and he's right behind us.
Mr.
Like a
Q.
row of
Mr. Q appears behind the group. He's being held by 2 butlers holding him like a launcher. Like
Hey!
there's one butler holding up a chair, and the chair is the other butler holding Mr. Q.
I'm gonna turn around.
Is he sitting on his pelvis or his chest?
The upper portion that holds the back is the butler's chest.
I'm going to turn around, scream, and shotgun blast 6 million pennies at the nearest butler.
Wait. We're not here to fight. Right before you do the motion. The pennies stop midair right in
Put
front
my
of the
hand out
butler's
of
face.
his hand.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna like spin them in the air and throw them straight up. Like, well, by straight up, I'll be like straight in another direction.
Oh, it's raining!
The butler says nothing. The butler turns to his master and looks at the master. What is it that you wanted to do, master?
Booga booga.
Well, this group amuses me.
The butler turns to the group. The master says in his holy voice that you amuse him. The butler,
Yeah?
the butler turns back. What else would you like to say, my
I can
lord?
do party tricks. You wanna see?
Well.
I start juggling rocks.
Oh,
The butler turns back to Mr. Q. What else would it be, my lord? What is your plan from this point?
I shall follow this group around. Perhaps I'll get a couple more laughs along the way.
Oh, yes, sir. Please do call us when you need us. The butler sets down the chair, and then the chair sets down you, Mr. Q. They both take 2 steps to your left and right.
Mr. Cute, more like Mr. Pooh.
They bow, and then they poof out of existence with a satisfying pop.
Do they
We're
smell like
outside, right?
What?
We're still at the green land.
Yeah, we're still at the green. Yeah, we're still at the green.
Okay, so while you guys are being dumb and stupid, I'm gonna just run to the shack of sushi because I'm hungry.
Curiosity has begun a head start sprint towards the shack. What would the rest of the team like to do?
Smell you later, nerds.
I'm currently using my nasal spray because I'm allergic to grass.
Does he have any more butlers around him?
Not at the moment, no.
Not even the one he was sitting on?
Nope, they poofed out.
Wow.
So
now
now
I'm
Your
cursed on
entire
2
stock of
legs.
salmon.
Hey, Mr.
Cute.
Ah, yeah, Pooh. Mr. Pooh. What you got ain't the
It's
mask?
cute.
Do you have blue hair to match the rest of your blue outfit? Because that'd be cool.
You can't see anything harder than his mask.
So I wave my hand in front of his face like, you can't see this? Like
I can.
You can't see this?
Dollars Doze walks up. How many fingers am I holding up? She holds up like 2 fingers.
I'm gonna make a fake penny mask and look him dead in the eyes.
I'm gonna like punch the earth and make a stone mask.
Look at him. Can you see me?
Dollars
Oh
Doze takes out like a bunch of dollars, glues them together, and makes them into a paper mache mask and puts them on.
There's just 4 people with like masks types just staring at each other.
Everyone's staring each other down with these.
I'm Mr. Y. I mean, I'm Mrs. Y.
I'm D. I'm Mrs. D for determination.
He's not.
I'm hungry and I'm eating all this fish.
Wait.
Go to bang.
Curiosity is currently like almost at the entrance of the sushi restaurant.
wait.
Dollars Doze upon seeing
Come
this.
join us. This is fun.
No.
Dollars
You can
Doze.
make a cat mask. It'd be so much fun.
I forgot the cat
no.
could talk.
Dollars to say, upon realizing curiosity is that far, her mask sort of flutters into a bunch of dollars once more, and she's like, wait, shit, I want sushi. She turns around, she sprints off, creating another dust cloud.
Oh god, I'm gonna float. I'm gonna go float up 10 feet in the air because I'm allergic to grass and float over there.
Are you allergic to grass?
My Cuddy has a serious grass allergy, dude. He'll start sneezing and coughing if he's in grass for too long.
Oh
Dude.
my god.
It'll be terrible, dude. He
Okay,
doesn't want to sneeze and cough.
about half the party is running towards the sushi restaurant.
I'll just take some of the grass that he kicked up. It looks like and see if I see a long straw of it, and I'll just put it between my teeth. Like,
You notice
Howdy.
every little bit of grass looks like a katana blade.
ooh,
Oh my
well,
God.
even better. I put the katana blade in between my teeth.
Wait, how tall are these?
They're about waist height. Until the closer you get to the restaurant, the shorter it gets.
Oh,
I keep seeing Mr. Q as a halfling.
Jesus Christ.
boy. No, he's like a tall guy.
He's the
I'm
monopoly.
blue.
sorry, but all I
everything.
see is a very prim and proper maxi.
Nice.
A dollar does tackles curiosity. We need to wait until the rest of the party to eat.
Meow.
I'm just kind of floating over there, slowly and carefully, making sure I don't fall over.
I guess that.
I
I guess
start-
that dollar does it.
So,
Cool.
She like
What I
she
do
like
is-
she like whaps you in the forehead very lightly.
so I start punching the ground and then taking bits of straw and whatnot,
Mhm.
and I make like a straw stone statue of Mr. Q. What do you think?
Wait, what did you do?
Statue.
It looks just like you.
Yuta Yang has created an exact replica of Mr. Q out of stone and straw. It's quite impressive, actually.
The resemblance is uncanny.
Yuta Yang doesn't understand what the word uncanny means. As this is happening, Dollars is beckoning the rest of the group in the distance to come to the sushi restaurant.
I
I'm
try
about
to
to-
scratch dollar out
So,
of there.
Mister, you hungry? You want some food? They got finger food. I like finger food. You should get finger food. It's good.
Really?
As the rest of the team is approaching, a lady opens a sliding door and comes out. She's wearing a regular vest and a regular vest. She's a waiter. You can tell she's a waiter. She wears an eye patch and sort of a sign at the entrance that says, "Oh, a new party. May we serve you?"
Yeah.
We're a sushi restaurant dedicated to serving the warriors about to face off in the tournament arc over there. She points in the distance, and you notice a literal arc, like an arch in the distance.
Well, you good
So,
luck. there,
I-
Dungeon Food.
Oh.
I go take Mr. Q's arm. Come on, cutesy, let's get some food. And I start kind of like,
Cutesy. That's really good.
yeah. I
Yeah,
start
that's
like,
fucking
so,
clever.
Get-
so we're prancing, basically like the Wizard of Oz, kind of like prancing the Golden Road, like, and he's like kind of, is he getting dragged? Are you getting dragged, or are you just trying to prance along? Max.
and he's dead.
Rip, man. Yo, rest in peace to homie Max, man.
Rest in peace, homie.
Well,
Max.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry for your
I
loss.
was like, say like, like, I couldn't hear anything for a second.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Yuta Yang's prancing, and she's sort of dragging you along. Are you also prancing, or are you being dragged behind?
You could roll
Oh,
strength to break free.
You just
I'll,
Prance, you fool, prance.
prance, homie.
and,
By the way, metagaming is
I'll try to
completely.
unhand the.
Uh-huh.
Wait, metagaming is what?
Metagaming is completely allowed. By the way,
Oh, hell yeah, baby.
What?
metagaming is like
Mhm.
completely allowed in Judgment Punch. By the way.
Well, I'm gonna reach to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. So at this
I'm
point,
gonna-
I'm gonna like pick him off his feet and like princess carry him
Oh my god.
with prancing toward the food. That is a 22. So you gonna roll against that, Max, to break free?
Yeah. Will you Max?
Yeah.
Okay, roll strength to break free out of Yuta Yang's muscular as hell arms.
Must.
The muscle. The muscle.
That is a
16.
yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm Princess carrying you. You just prance along to the where all the grub is. Isn't this great, cutesy? We're gonna have finger food. I love it.
All
Is this new?
the entire party waits outside the restaurant. The waitress introduces herself. I am Katsu Mekazawa. I'll be your waitress today. She opens
That's a long name.
Yes, call me Katsu. She opens the door, allowing
Bless you.
the entire. Thank you. She opens the door, allowing the party.
I'm giving him a judgment
I'm
point.
giving you a judgment point.
I'm giving him a
Yeah,
judgment point.
I'm giving you
I'm
one
giving
judgment
him
point
a
for that.
judgment
That was really good.
Right,
That's-
two judgment
Just
punches.
just for everything in general that
Yeah,
you've
you're
done so
just-
far.
You're a god.
How
Yeah.
many is that?
That's two.
Stu, from you or just
One from me, one from Ratbag.
Alright.
Mhm.
Carry on.
Mhm.
Curious.
You wander into the restaurant. It's dimly lit, slightly cramped like any sushi restaurant. The waiter, not the waiter. I'm sorry. The primary chef is standing behind the counter, an open counter, displaying a series of fish, yellowtail, salmon, tuna. He sees you, bows, saying "irashai," and you notice he is wearing a ninja outfit.
I'm sorry, you're shy.
He's wearing a ninja outfit with a top hat on top.
Wow.
He
Mister, who are you trying to hide from?
he
customers?
he doesn't answer. He continues cutting fish.
I let down cutesy.
He takes a single yellowtail, throws it into the air, cuts it twice. The both sides of the meat comes off the bone. As it's still in the air, he grabs the bone, throws it into the trash, does 5 more slices, cutting it evenly into 5 separate fillets. He puts it in a plastic container, wraps it, and then puts it in the display.
Oh.
He
In the background, you hear a constant slurping.
I'm
tasty?
I'm just gonna look at the constant slurping.
That fucking Asian kid.
I get up and I go join him.
The kid looks at you and goes,
No. Okay, no.
I take his bowl and start slipping it down.
Stop. Hold on.
No.
Okay, no. No affiliation.
That's not a character?
No, let's not do that.
That's not a character?
Yeah, let's not do that
It's a
now.
fucking
Jesus
joke,
Christ.
it's a joke.
Okay.
Okay.
That was so good though. I'm wheezing.
Okay, reckon on those last 10 seconds.
Okay.
Jesus
I'm crying.
Christ, though.
Oh. Okay, let me compose myself. That was so good.
Oh, Ninja Chef, I am hungry!
Cause I was expecting like a really intimidating character.
Can I give him a judgment point for
Yes,
that?
give it. I'd like to give one too.
I'd like to do that. That's
Oh,
fucking great.
Okay.
okay, then judgment point goes to fat fucking Asian kid.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Nice.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
Okay.
No limits.
Okay. Let me send a picture of. Actually, no, not yet.
What?
Okay. As Katsu is leading you into the entire party
Bless
into
you.
the restaurant, thank you. She points at a table that will fit the entire party, and sits everyone down. The
Can I have?
the
Can I have
I go reach for my party cap.
the chair. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna roll. Okay. How many people are in this party? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So there's five people in this party. I'm gonna roll a die. Hold on.
And two that potentially exist but aren't really there. But yeah.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh wait. Why did I roll d20? Roll
Uh,
d5. Okay, 5. Okay, so Yuta, as you go to your seat, you feel a strange feeling from your seat in particular. A strange intent of some kind. A violent emotion emanating from the chair.
Am I smart enough to know what violent emanation is?
No.
No.
Okay.
Is your character just a fucking bimbo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
more like a Geraldo.
Jesus.
Katsu says, "Hold on, our waiter will be right with you." "Thank you," she says, and she walks away into the back room. Out of another room, another door, comes this ginormous bulking man. He wears the same waiter outfit that Katsu was wearing. You notice that he's extremely muscular, and his hair is swept back, and in the very front is three fish cakes. Like 3 fish cakes are in the front of his hair. He says, "Hello, I'm Genma. I'll be your waiter for today."
Can I eat your fish cake?
He like kind of lightly whaps you on the top of the head.
Hey, mister, get a fish frosting?
"No, what we have for you today is a challenge," he says.
Oh, a challenge.
It better be an eating challenge because I'm hungry.
Oh,
By
yes.
the way, do you have party hats for a party?
He ignores you, takes 3 steps back, and says, "Welcome to the sushi restaurant of the East. We are the kitchen staff. We are a group that tests and sees who is truly worthy to go to the tournament arch." He turns to the rest of the group. One
I
of you,
raised my hand.
you can't raise your hand. You notice, right as you attempt to do so, your chair in particular has strapped you down. The chair grows outcrops, bolting your hands, your arms, and your legs to it. Behind you, you hear a clacking sound, like click, 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 and upon turning around, you see a glowing skull. It immediately bites into your collarbone. You feel your energy being slowly sucked away.
Do they see this?
Yeah, everyone notices this.
I'm going to throw a really fast.
You guys?
I'm going to throw a speeder like pity at the skull.
The skull
me.
the skull dissipates, and the chair floats behind Genma. Genma raises his arms both left and right. "You will face me, Genma Okayama, and if you succeed, you will be allowed out of this restaurant alive, and you will be allowed to attend the tournament arc. This is my ability, my sit."
Hey.
It looks back at its chair.
Hey! Hey!
He pauses.
I want my fuman noodle.
Oh yeah. He takes a bowl of noodles and puts it at the table where Bob's sitting.
Wait, Bob's there?
Yeah.
That'll be $8, sir.
Hey, fuck you, man.
Okay.
What's $1?
He turns back to the rest of the group. "All right.
Can
Prepare
someone get this
yourselves."
leech off me? My arms feel.
Wait,
He-
what happened? Can't help you.
Okay, so essentially, you all, the entire restaurant is truly an arena to be fought in. You are currently fighting a team called the Kitchen Staff, currently tasked with testing people to see if they're truly allowed out of the restaurant alive, and to see if they're truly worthy of entering the tournament arch. Genma Okayama has taken Yuta Yang hostage with his ability, the sit. He takes 3 steps back and screams at the top of his lungs, "West!" And immediately, as you hear this, the sushi chef stabs his knife into the counter, snaps, and the entire restaurant expands 1 mile in diameter on every side, creating a large room, large enough to battle in.
What about the ceiling?
The ceiling extends a mile high as well.
So I'm not gonna get my tuna.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not yet, Genma says. You notice that there's still enough chairs and tables proportionate to the size of the building.
Wait, there's the same amount of chairs and tables, or it's just the same?
They've increased in number,
Yes.
essentially, to still create like enough, to fill the building, essentially.
Are there chairs that reach like half a mile high?
No.
Very tall customers?
Actually, yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm a big kid. I want to sit up there.
I'm just gonna stand up out of my chair, and just kind of creep to the right, very slowly, just creeping.
So did our table also extend? Or...
No, the table's the regular size. Genma is now about like 15 meters away from you, holding Yute Yang hostage still.
Wait, I thought I'm sitting in it.
Yeah, you're sitting in his.
strapped
Yeah, you're
chair.
strapped in. Yeah, he's the
With a
chair.
thing in my shoulder.
Yeah, it's currently sucking your abilities, your powers out. It is
Oh.
floating
Wow.
behind Genma.
So I'm going to turn my neck as far as I can,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to reach and bite it.
Oh, okay. Do a strength check.
Okay. And I'm going to try to eat it before it eats me.
Oh,
That is fair.
okay,
That
Genma.
is a 29.
Okay, 29. Genma will now
Okay.
roll.
Oh.
Okay. Which also reminds me, I actually never allocated stats for the kitchen staff. I'll do it as I go. Okay, so.
Oh, shit.
Wait, have I been calling him Genma the entire time? Whoopsie daisy. His name is Ramen. His name is Ramen.
His name's literally from. That's dope.
No, his name is Ram Minisugi, and it's shortened to Ramen. Ramen
dope.
Minisugi.
I'll take
I
your
like that.
entire stuff.
I'll take your entire stuff. So pardon me, I've been calling him the wrong name the entire time. It's because he looks.
This
Yeah.
whole thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hungry.
Okay, so let me. Okay, so name Ram Minisugi. Ability
It is.
sit. Who joined? Desi, welcome Desi. Thank you for listening in. Okay. Strength. His strength will be okay. So 25. That's minus. So it'd be about. 6. Okay. Strength, charisma.
We hear you.
Yeah, I know. I'm speaking out loud. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did that intentional or not.
Yeah, sorry. Charisma, dexterity.
Can I just make nom noises since I'm?
Yeah, do it.
trying
Just like you're eating at it.
Come here, you come here, little dumpling. Tastes like pork.
You're just biting each other's collarbones.
It makes me think of the Shield Hero Ball.
I asked Mr. Q if he has a piece of gum.
Hey guys, take a bite. It's tasty.
6, 7, 8.
I'm still just creeping away. I want to be as far away.
Yo, Cuddy, does your pennies make
Big gum?
No. Does your pennies? Can you conjure up gum instead of pennies?
I can conjure his panties.
Okay, are you gonna roll against?
Okay, I'll roll against you. Okay. That's a 28.
I'm a 29. So,
Ooh, okay. So they kind of. Okay, so both the Sit and Yuta are chomping away at each other. On both sides, you hear immense crackling and very frankly painful noises. After taking a bit too much damage, Ram, who feels the pain, grabs at his collarbone, sort of lurching a little bit. The chair uncuffs Yuta, spits her out back into the party.
Her back. Wait, what?
The chair spits out Yuta's collarbone and flings her back at the party.
Spits out. Spit out or spits off of me.
It takes its mouth off with a and then it like flings its body forward, throwing you into back.
Okay,
into your
so it
party.
didn't like shoot out part of my collarbone.
No.
Okay, alright.
Okay. The Sit floats back down behind Ram and he sits in it. In a really cunning pose. He says, "Prepare for your test." And he kind of floats away into the depths of the restaurant. Before he completely disappears, he yells, "Katsu!" And immediately, out of the floorboards of the restaurant, before that, as he's floating away, you see the waitress that you saw earlier kind of hop off of his shoulder and land with the 3-point landing in front of the entire group. A good distance away from you. She says, "I, the second general of the kitchen staff, will face you." She points into the air, And let's see. She points into the air and screams, "Passion and stardust!" Out of the ground, a ginormous fist of copper and wood punched through, creating a ginormous hole. Out of the ground stands a mecha, about the size of a small building. It stands and poses at you. She takes out 2 pointed glasses and places them on her face. The mecha sort of poses a bit, towering over you. It has a turtle head.
Oh,
Prepare yourselves.
don't mind me then.
Continue creeping a little
Clap
bit
for
to
the
the right.
kappa.
Create a portal. I mean, not a portal. I mean, a bunker, like a Normandy bunker, and then make a giant penny statue, a little bit bigger than the mech. And I'm going to control it to try and just walk it towards there while I'm hiding in my bunker, peeking around corner every now and then.
I'm gonna jump up and sit on top of his copper mecha or statue.
No, be right back
I'm
real
gonna-
fast.
Oh,
Oh, bye.
Jesus.
okay.
This is great.
Go, go, Power Ranger.
Go, go, Copper Ranger.
Power Ranger.
It's time to get rich.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? Okay.
I got
I got the penny mecha. I'm just making it fucking charge. At the
Okay.
mecha.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna create
And I'm-
my own mecha.
Oh my freaking god. Okay. A ginormous robot, akin to Gundam, comes out of nowhere, but it notably wears a butler outfit and has a mustache.
it has butlers for eyes.
Yes, master, what will I do for you? It says out loud, its voice bellowing.
Defeat the opponent in front of us.
You mean the huge penny man?
No.
Okay, it runs. No, just kidding.
Okay.
While that's about to happen, I punch a few holes in the copper mecha and like get in the pilot seat. I'm getting in the robot.
Jesus!
In
I'm gonna
what?
I'm gonna replace where they got in. Just kind of like make it a little hubcap
So
type
I
thing.
kind of like punch some like the copper around and like make like little 2 joysticks and just like pretend I'm like piloting it.
On the penny?
Robot Shinji.
Yeah, and the penny robot.
I'm just gonna still be hiding in my Normandy bunker.
So
Are you
I
in like the
push
fetal
pedals and-
position? Are you just in like the fetal position?
I'm in the very back in the fetal position.
At this point, I kind of like kick the pedals, just like to do like a side kick to kick the other mech. So I do my own strength to kind of influence the copper mech
Nah,
strength?
I'm gonna make the mech do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
the mech feels bad.
I'll just do a charisma roll, just like make myself feel like I'm doing it.
Okay.
So
Okay,
when
you know,
that
sure.
happens,
Okay.
when
Okay.
that happens, I emote sleep.
You sleep.
Uh,
you sleep.
That is a.
Oh
what is
man.
it?
The group mascot sleeps on the floor.
Hell
That
yeah.
is a.
Looking cool, Joker.
That's a 17.
17. You feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah! Look at me, guys! Bye. Whoever that was.
I don't know who that was.
That's
Yes.
it, I think. Anyway,
Looks like this.
what's happening?
Okay. As the copper robot encroaches upon the large Kappa robot, she glints a little bit smugly, and the passion and stardust out of its elbow comes a large sort of thruster, and it thrusts its fist straight into the penny mech.
A penny mech! I'm just gonna have the penny mech move forward into the thrust. Like it's
Okay.
impaled in its stomach, and it's just gonna keep walking
Okay, and where's the cockpit in conjunction?
towards the head.
Towards the head? Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like a Pacific Rim one.
As this is all happening, Katsu does a huge backflip and lands on the shoulder of her own
That's
mech,
cute.
and like does a Gynax. Like she like crosses her arms and stands really really tall.
Jesus.
So do I like have a copper heads-up display
Yeah.
of like what it looks like
Yeah.
outside?
It's just a bunch of coppers blinking in and out.
I go to reach down and look for like a copper headset. It's like,
Okay.
boss, what do we do? Orders.
I'm gonna.
This is so much fun, but orders.
I'm gonna make a little copper like phone and just hold it to my ear. Do something.
Okay, but it's your robot. I'm pressing these pedals. Nothing's happening.
Punch it.
Okay. And we go to punch. Do we do like a combined charisma / his strength?
Yeah, okay, you do charisma roll, and then young boy, you do supernatural, and I have to roll for strength.
That's
for my...
10. I mean, that's a 9.
Okay,
So I kind of don't feel like I'm in control, but I kind of do.
Yeah, you're a little intimidated by the large turtle.
Alright, I'm gonna.
As this is happening, I'm going to
Oh wait, that's how it works, right? No, wait, my bad. I did it wrong. Forgot we changed.
Oh no, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So that is a 21.
That is a
21.
30.
Oh, 30. Right, neutral.
yeah, I'm writing up the stats for Katsu Mekazawa.
Oh. Bless you.
Thank you.
Mekazawa.
Yes.
So, what's Mr. Q's butler mecha doing?
It's not caught up yet. It's like behind the penny one.
Describe what's happening, Max.
Oh yeah, yeah. In the meantime, please describe what your robo is doing.
Let's go.
Does it have cup holders? Does it
Have many butlers who act as put their arms around a cup and they act like cup holders.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And they're holding tiny platters.
Judgment. Give a judgment point to both Ratbag and Max for that little kind of vision I have.
Yeah, and I give one for Ratbag and Takkul for this entire sequence.
Okay.
Dexterity about 3.
Is Dollars just sitting down still eating?
Yeah, Dollars is just sitting down, just like.
Did he even get food served to him?
Dollars is a lady, and no one got food.
I said, did they?
No one got food.
I heard he.
Tummy rumbles. This better be worth it.
Supernatural 2.
You start hearing this the anime rumble, the stomach rumbling cliche.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Katsu Don Mekazawa. All right. So all of the mecha's abilities would be based off of her intelligence, as in her ability to create mechas.
Wow, that's dope.
That's cool.
Okay.
Can I give you a judgment point for that idea?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Who does it go to though? The enemy, I guess.
Yeah.
It goes to neutral.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. I'll just note it down.
3.
Okay. So. Okay. So I rolled a 5. That is a 20. That is a 22.
Alright, so 22 versus Ratbag's 30, and my was 9.
Oh, okay.
9 charisma, his 30 supernatural.
Yeah. Okay. So as the fists connect, Cardi's pennies, the penny arm seems to shake a bit, and the hand portion of the mecha breaks. But as the collision happens, the entire arm up to the elbow of the turtle mech shatters into pieces.
Ooh.
Explodes.
I take my hands off the joysticks and start clapping. He's like, we're doing it, boss!
Alright, I'm gonna
And then the robot stumbles a little bit because I lost control of the joystick.
I'm gonna try and balance it out.
Boss, stay up! Stay on!
I'm gonna give it a new hand.
Roll dexterity, so it doesn't lose balance.
But before you guys can regain balance, Katsu gets back up to her feet, and thrusters on the back of her own mecha appear, and she tackles your pennies down to the ground, attempting to crush it under the weight of her own weight.
Boss, a little extra firepower.
I'm going to try and make a penny spike on the chest of the mech.
Oh!
To try and go through the mech.
Okay, that is a 27.
That is a 22.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
As you're traveling to the ground, the turtle mecha catches the penny being formed and tears the portion of its chest off. The entire mech, both of them, fall to the ground. As impact occurs, millions of pennies scatter off the mech, taking off almost a layer of penny off of it. It's significantly damaged, and Yuta is a bit shaken up.
Boss, I'm gonna need a little repairs.
I'm just gonna try and make the mech stand up and back up a little bit at
I'll
least.
do another charisma roll to see if I feel like I'm piloting it and getting it back up.
Okay.
Perfect, dude.
That's a 4. Boss, it's not working!
Dude, calm down, I'm trying! I'm just gonna be in the corner of my
Who am I talking to? Why am I calling you boss?
phone right by my mouth.
Yeah,
You must.
As it's reforming, my Mekazawa's mech will attempt to do a one-armed punch rush. Oh no, with his left arm.
I'm gonna try and create a penny shield in the one remaining arm and try to block it using the suit.
I'm just kind of out of it, so I just don't know what to do. I'm just there really depressed in the cockpit.
Oh, 27?
Oh, yeah, you got me. That's a 19.
Oh, okay. She simply turns her head back, says "Ada Ada," and then does a punch rush at your kappa mech.
I copper mech. No. I'm going to fake an ejector seat, launch fucking out of there using a stream of pennies to just pull both them out. And they're in a penny escape pod.
The penny mech is decimated by the punch rush. The punches almost carry into the wooden floorboards.
Good lord.
Her mech.
You need to get out. Escape.
Her mech stands back up to its feet. Its arm's still gone, but it is still significantly in much better shape than you'd expect it to be. Real quick, you're back.
This is interesting.
This is so cool.
I'm just emote sleeping over here.
I have no idea.
I mean,
what the fuck is going on?
That's exactly what it's supposed to be like, dude.
I'm gonna wait till
Okay,
comes back.
I now realize that since it's now combat, I can show you guys the portraits for the food team so far.
Oh my god!
I completely forgot. I was so engulfed in the battle. That battle was so cool, by the way. That was such a good battle. Okay.
The one with the Oni?
Just every battle so far, honestly.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Neutral.
Yes?
I'm gonna do something here.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon a cat, and it is a cat from another dimension shaped as a 10, and then I'm asleep in it.
I give you a point. You take a point.
Who's getting a point? Take a point.
Take a point.
I give him a point also.
That's a
like-
that's a power play right there. If I had seen it.
It's like Max's power, but mine's cats.
It's true. Dude, that's dope.
Oh man.
Where are these images, buddy?
Yeah. Uploading it now. This is really old art, by the way. This is from sophomore year, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
These characters?
Yes.
been
No.
on this
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This
Oh my.
before the server, I held Judgment Punch with my friend.
Those!
Yeah, I held Judgment Punch with my friends way before I had the server. Friends is in Rhino and Purse, and these were our characters back then. The person on the left is Ram Minisugi. The person on the far right is Katsu, and thank you. And the second one is Sushi Chef. Of course, their designs have much more changed, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the basic sort of.
Was that my mom? Hey.
Okay. She still stands on the shoulder of her mech. She tears her waitress uniform off to reveal a sailor uniform with a black jacket flung around her shoulders. Her eyes glint. So does her mechs.
Am I still being ejected with the head?
Oh, yeah, you got ejected and just thrown back. You're just in like the penny escape pod right now.
I'm in like the depressed Shinji Shinji state where he's just like.
I'm gonna pop open the escape pod like it's like a fucking Saiyan escape pod. Just,
as the mech goes up to its feet, it shakes a bit, and you see Katsu lose a bit of footing, and as she trips over a little bit, you see her hat slide over to the right a bit, and as she notices this, she panics a lot, and she fixes her hat very gratuitously, making sure that it's extremely securely on her head.
Oh,
I'm gonna look.
see.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna throw a penny at their hat.
You throw a single penny at her hat?
I'm going to shoot a very, 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 very fucking fast, like speed of sound fast penny at their hat.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Yeet.
That is a 28, yeah.
A 28? Go ahead. Okay. Okay. You shoot a singular penny at her hat at such high velocity that it creates a crescent-shaped hole on the rim and then a straight-up hole throughout the fabric portion of it. It flies off, and as it does, a huge amount of water, like a gallon of water, splashes out of the hat as though it's being stored in it. It splashes to the ground, and as it does it, she freezes, falls off the mech, and hits the ground, though she seems undamaged. It looks as though she's sort of petrified into stone, but not. Her body has simply lost mobility.
I'm just gonna like penny float my way on over there.
I'm still
Kind of like
depressed.
sit by them and just look at them up and down.
Damn it! You found my weakness!
Do you want your head?
Please?
I
Will you,
may or
will
may
you
not at
let
this
us-
point
will
need
you-
like mental consoling.
will you let us out if I give you a hat, dude?
I'm the first general of 3. You've beat me. Now you face the other 2.
Okay. I'm just gonna like put a hat put a penny where that hat is and just kind of float it back to the head. On the penny.
Can you fill it with water first?
Sure, dude. I'm going to summon a ginormous penny rag, soak up all the water with the penny rag, and bring
You have
it
a point.
into with a penny rag. Just soak it into the fucking.
She goes wide-eyed, extremely confused, and just nods, just forgetting about it. Just okay, that happened.
Thank you, both.
Ow.
You put the hat back onto her head, and she sort of sits back up. Passion and Stardust sort of just sits down cross-legged, and she explains to you that she's a Kappa, and that the Kappa's greatest weakness is the little the little bowl of water on their head. If they lose that bowl, they lose their mobility.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll to kind of get a sense of a state of sense. So I'll do charisma. Yeah, nope, still kind of like meh.
The
Still in the
downside,
cockpit.
the downside is that I can't move. The best part of it is that I'm incredibly invincible when that happens. What Genma likes to do is, in battle, he'll take the bowl off my head and then just chuck me at the enemy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But
Wait,
it seems that you've defeated the first general. It is time to face the next 2. She takes 2 steps back, bows to you, and says, "I wish you good luck." She opens the cockpit of Passion and Stardust, jumps in, and punches a hole into the ground, disappearing.
So like,
She like does a punch rush into the ground.
like a fucking. Oh my god.
I call on the radio, boss. What do I do?
I just get out of your pod.
I can't.
You
I
mean
lost.
you can't? You didn't lose.
I lost the fight.
They're gone.
The boss.
They lost.
In the midst of this confusion, you see the familiar sushi'd individual come out. He just simply has a ninja garb with a top hat on top. He puts on an apron that simply says "Hunt the Chef" on it. He takes out a spatula and he takes out a cutting knife, and he bows to you and he prepares for battle. You sense zero malice from him, zero murderous intent.
I'm going to summon a penny duelist
A penny
with a rapier.
duelist. Okay.
What is
So
Max-
cute.
what is,
Just a human shaped.
Oh, you're summoning a fucking copper chariot.
Copper.
Basically a copper silver chariot. Yeah,
No, bitch, it's copper chariot. There ain't no
you're
silver.
right. It's copper chariot. Yeah.
He
It's basically a copper chariot.
After you do that, he shakes his head. He shakes his head at you and points at the rest of the group that has not fought yet.
Oh, so I'm good.
He nods at you.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm just gonna like have the penny fucking duelist just stab himself in the arm. He falls.
He takes
You're like,
he takes a very thin skewering knife and throws it at he takes two. He throws one at Curiosity's feet and he throws one at Mr. Q's feet.
Woke.
Oh.
I emote woke.
That is perfect.
He
What
is
did he say?
He had woke and he
Good
posted.
judgment. Much.
Yeah.
That's so good.
What's Cutesy doing?
What Maxter? What is your character doing?
I look at the knife. I look back at him. And I summon.
Exodia and attack. Ran someone left.
You're afraid of Exodia.
I summon 10 of my own chefs wielding various kitchen utensils.
Butler chefs.
Master, and they each one has a steak skewer and a steak cutting knife, and they all clang them together in unison.
Oh my god!
Jesus
It's instead of the knight of rounds, it's the butler of rounds.
I'll be right back.
Gosh darn! Just take the whole tissue box with you.
Never know, dude.
Woke.
Oh my god.
Okay, back. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, and Curiosity, what would you like to do?
Want to go back to sleep, but too woke. Now angry.
Okay. Sushi Chef of the West doesn't need to say his name for you to know that his name is Sushi Chef of the West. He simply takes one knife, throws it up into the air.
West.
Yeah, he throws his knife into the air at such a speed that it's constantly spinning midair. He takes a small bit of rice and then a small bit of fish, throws it into the constantly spinning blade, and it generates instantly 5 pieces of sushi that land on the ground in front of him. He grabs his knife as it falls back to the ground, and he kicks each piece of sushi 3 towards the butlers, and then a 1 to each Q and Curiosity. Each piece explodes as though a grenade.
Now I am angry.
Well, the butlers get in front of me.
Okay, Master, we will protect you all. Here, let me write down the stats for Sushi Chef of the West.
Oh, you didn't prep this, did you?
Yeah, my mistake.
So 2 of the 4 have been defeated.
Yeah, 1 of the 4. One of the 3. One of the 3 has been defeated.
Oh.
They're known as
Can
Big Three.
my character just be a cat?
Just literal cat. Go
Oh,
for it. Go
Max.
for it.
Yes. Finally. It's just talking cat. Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Okay. Strength, dexterity, charisma.
Probably a good idea to have, like, kind of set stats for future characters.
Yeah, I will. I'm sorry.
This was like almost last minute-ish.
Yeah, this is a much. Yeah, because I expected this session to be like next week.
I mean, we could have done it next week. Well,
Yeah, it's whatever.
3.
I'm enjoying this, so I ain't.
Yeah, me
So, okay, so if I recall, so the sushi explode.
too. Yes, the sushi all explode in front of you. I will have to
Ah.
roll for that. 15. There we are.
Oh.
Dexterity. Okay.
Okay.
Any sushi-based attacks will be based off his dexterity, as in his ability to create sushi. Similar to,
okay.
yeah. Okay. Oh my god, a natural 20. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. So, 4 of the 10 butlers instantly are destroyed by the large explosion. Although they haven't damaged you too much, the explosions knock you very much back, Q and Curiosity.
I dust myself off.
I became more angry.
The
He becomes hissy.
hissy.
Yeah.
The sushi chef sprints in, attempting to hit Curiosity with a close-range spatula attack.
I tried to do a quick summon.
Okay, you summon. Who do you summon?
I summoned a large Siberian cat made out of steel.
Oh, all right. And what does it do?
It's made out of steel. There. It's
Okay.
like a shield.
Okay. Roll supernatural for that, or roll whatever is appropriate, whatever you meant it to roll.
Okay. Let's see. So my supernatural, I gotta find my supernatural roll.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember, it was like a ravage of 4 or something.
Yeah, it's 4. It's 4.
Yeah, thanks.
Mhm.
So that'd be 14.
Okay, so that is a 14. Okay. The sushi chef, as the spatula goes in, it sort of clings a little bit against the cat, but it still gashes you on the pants.
Really?
He pauses a little bit, befuddled by your ability, a little taken aback by it.
Listen here, I could summon nukes if I wanted to.
Oh, he backs away for a second, hearing this, and then attempts to go in for a stab.
You're lucky I'm hungry.
He goes in for a stab. I'll roll a strength for that, or a dexterity.
Sapient sushi.
I'm gonna roll again to get out of my emotional stupor.
Uh-huh.
That's a 5. Okay, nope. Still demoralized.
Okay, so dexterity. Okay, he goes in for a stab, and he gets you right in the arm. Curiosity.
Ellie.
He looks you in the eye, preparing for battle.
Really?
What will you do in response to this?
Hold on.
Mhm.
Wait, give me.
Yeah. If you need to look up which cat is which, then please do. In the meantime, is there anything you wanted to do while Curiosity is anything you wanted to do, Q? While Curiosity is beginning to respond to this attack.
I'll just have my chefs go after him.
Okay. In unison, every chef does a backflip and lands for no really good reason and runs towards the sushi chef. Each one knife and skewer in hand. As sushi chef of the West is attempting to do one more blow on curiosity, the remaining 6 chefs attack him. Okay, so if they're... What's your dexterity?
1.
1, okay. Okay.
I'm back because like somebody called for me.
Okay, you're good. Roll 6 d20. Okay.
Wait,
So,
what? 60-20.
I'm rolling one d20 for every...
Oh, for each butler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, the first butler comes in and accurately strikes the chef in the back of the leg. He falls a little bit to the ground. The second chef after that attempts to go in, but the ninja dodges. He dodges once more until he's struck again in the face with a skewer. It sort of slices his cheek. The next 2 attacks miss as he dodges away. He runs away from curiosity and has his eyes set on Mr. Q.
Nice. Wait, so what happened? Because I missed something.
Mr. Q sent his chefs in. They have injured a little bit the sushi chef, and he's run away from you, attempting to attack Q.
So they're on what boss are they currently fighting at the moment? Number
Sushi-
2 or number
Number 2
they're,
out of 3.
out of 3?
Mhm.
Okay.
I want to keep you alive, Mr. Sushi Man, because I like taro.
He looks at you, and then he nods a little bit, and he immediately pulls out a little piece of taro, piece of tuna, and he just throws it at you. It's just a regular piece of tuna.
I grab the tuna and then I eat it.
You eat it, and your life flashes before your eyes. You see the rainbow. You see happiness, sadness. You see the true meaning of life for a second. A single tear
Man.
falls from your eyes.
Man, my college doesn't exist.
You notice why this restaurant has 4.5 stars on its website.
Okay, time for an honorable battle. I do a summon.
Oh, what cow would you like to summon?
I summon a samurai bobcat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, what would you like this bobcat to do with his little katana?
It's gonna go for his legs.
Okay.
Okay.
You two got big for feet.
He boot too big for your goddamn feet. Here, back me one. Again.
Just take the tissues with you.
Fucking right.
Just take an entire roll of...
It's
Toilet
stuffy
paper.
nose giving me a stuffy nose.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, I'm back.
Just take the whole tissues or the paper roll, whatever.
I don't have any nearby. Like, what I'm doing is, like, I'm sniffling, and then I look at my hand, and I'm like, oh crap, and I just go wash my hands.
Fucking Asians. I just lick my hand.
Oh my god. Okay, so what role is this, Moo?
I'm not sure.
I'll assume it's for your cat to attack ninja.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be supernatural?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is your supernatural?
It was like 4,
Okay,
so it was like 9.
okay. Your cat goes up to it, goes up to him, it misses, and it kind of trips over. And it stands up again. And the ninja silently looks at it, and looks extremely befuddled. It still can't piece together what your ability is.
The bobcat goes, "Oh."
Whoa! Alright. The ninja throws another piece of sushi into the air, slices it up. You can tell this one's more viciously intent than the one that you ate. He throws a piece of salmon towards you, and another one towards Mr. Q.
Ooh.
Let me roll dexterity.
I get sparkles in my eyes.
I'm gonna summon just a wall of
A wall. Oh yeah. Is it like
Yeah,
a
just
brick
like-
wall butler?
yeah.
Okay. And would you like to do anything in response, Moo?
I get sparkles in my eyes. I walk towards Salmon.
Okay, you walk towards the salmon, and it just blows up in your face and throws you back a little bit.
Wait.
And the brick wall butler appears out of nowhere and says, "Oh, master, I'm here to say," and it just immediately dies.
Oh god.
It dies instantaneously.
In the arms.
So I'm gonna just call out into the boss on the pilot radio. Boss, what's going on out there? I'm not feeling too hot in here.
Ratbag?
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Bag. Boss, what's going on out there?
I don't know. They're fighting.
Boss, fix the robot or I'll fix it.
There's no point in fixing the robot.
Okay, I'm fixing it.
Okay, fix the robot.
I'm gonna inspire myself to get it. Okay,
Ooh.
that works. That's correct. So 22. So
Yeah, okay.
I am in a sheer will of knowing that I lost and I have to reinvigorate myself with spirit and bravado and guts.
Yeah.
I stick my feet, force them through like the base of the cockpit's like head. I have my 2 feet sticking out where the copper is. I stand myself up, holding the weight of the head, and I punch my arms through the side of the cockpit, and you see these 2 little dangly like fists on the side. And I'll stand up to this, and I'll show you my stand. My stand's name is Head On. And I go, and like since the cockpit's open, I can still see.
Oh my god. So
Who
is
was
this
fighting Ratbag?
currently no one's fighting Ratbag. He's just sitting there watching Sushi Chef.
Okay, I'm gonna like basically go head on with the disembodied copper mecha head with dangly feet and arms, like moving it around like Flintstones,
Oh my god.
and charge into the what's his name?
Sushi Chef.
Charge into sushi.
Okay. That'll be a pure strength.
Okay. Well,
Good lord. What an attack.
that is a.
I canonically summon a rocky
So,
cat.
are you gonna roll against it, or am I just gonna go full throttle
It's
into you?
a surprise. So yeah.
Okay, so basically, like I hear like little tiny almost like propellers because my feet are like speeding me up faster and faster and faster until
forget
I almost break the sound barrier
Oh my god.
like in it, but an instant. And I guess whatever the weight of the copper head and my inertia go forth and crash into the sushi chef.
Oh! Instantly, as you headbutt the Sushi Chef, the pennies...
Head on.
Yeah, head on. The head of the mecha that is, which I will not explain for copyright reasons, shatter into millions of pieces. The chef is sent flying almost a quarter of a mile deeper into his restaurant, and he lands on his feet, grappling his rib cage, which just seemed to be damaged. He sort of falls to his knees a bit, and looks at the group, nods once, bows, stands, and then leaps high into the air to where you can't see him anymore.
I go to bow, and so basically I bend over. I lose my balance because the head is top heavy,
Yeah, yeah.
and basically I basically kind of there just wobbling because my feet are off the
you
ground.
fall over, and the rest of the pennies splatter into a million pieces.
Just gonna look at that like my creation.
Boss, we did it!
I realized that the mecha butler is still standing there doing nothing.
Yeah, same.
Okay, the final enemy, the sit. You don't see it anywhere. No one sees it anywhere. You don't even see Ramen Isugi. Though
So Isn't there a million chairs?
Yeah, there's a million chairs.
Is this gonna be magical
at
chairs?
this point in
Jesus.
time, a series of bubbles would begin streaming throughout the room.
Oh.
At
Small
which,
bubbles.
the chefs, the people, they would know that,
No, there's literally only 3 people that run this place.
well, yeah, that's why I'm DMing you.
Okay, okay.
So,
Mhm.
That is what they know.
Okay, okay. Oh, the entire group looks at the bubbling ground. You see,
The ground's not bubbling. There's just bubbles.
yeah. The group sees the bubbles on the ground, and feel a familiar feeling and a weird oceany smell.
Oh no.
just gonna look around. Just be like, huh.
I'm buried underneath like hundreds of pounds of pennies. So
Nobody knows this, but I stole the sushi.
Nice.
Out of nowhere, both Sushi Chef and Katsu fall out, away from where the ceiling was, and sort of land on their knees, on one knee, and kind of stand up and keep their hand on their chest a little bit, and say, "Oh, you've arrived. I see," says Katsu.
Oh, you're awake. Awesome. Oh,
Do you have the picture already, Newt? Like, are you able to get the picture?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and just post it in Judgment Punch.
Yes.
oh well.
So, coming through the door, the image that shall be processed is what.
Oh. Look at
Oh no.
I see!
Yo, those brothers, is that you?
I
isn't that
see you all have come back.
dude about the tournament? Shouldn't he be at the tournament?
I was about to ask that,
Nowhere
says
and
Katsu.
nowhere. But I heard that you lot have made your way here. So I wanted to see how some of my subordinates were doing.
Clarification: they aren't subordinates; they're just sort of unrelated. They test people anyways.
He calls them subordinates.
Oh, oh, okay. The sushi chef just looks at Lungshul and shrugs a bit.
What? Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Why are you here?
Sushi?
Lungshul brights up a bit, creates like a little bowl of like rice, yellowtail, salmon, tuna, and slides it over to Lungshul.
Can I have an order?
Longshow's just gonna kind of wave a hand and then sit in one of the chairs and be like, continue.
Okay.
Oh well.
Let me send something back to Yeet.
What?
Let me send something back to Yeet.
I want an order of your finest tuna.
Finest.
Finest.
Okay.
Yeah. Best.
Okay. Finally, okay, out of the ceiling, again towards the ceiling, floats down the final general. The other two kitchen staff members jump away and disappear. Ram Minisugi floats down on his sit. The skull clacks and almost cackles.
Keckles.
It almost cackles a little bit, and he says, "I am the final general of kitchen staff, the leader of the Yakuza. I am here to face off against you and test
You're
your
not
strength."
boss, Ken.
Well. Do I have to fight? 'Cause the ninja dude didn't want to fight me.
All of you may fight me.
Oh, for real?
Any of you.
Okay.
The sushi chef just has a honor code.
Honor code. Okay.
He jumps off his sit, and it kind of teleports in front of him. You see its face, its skull, kind of deformed, a bit spikier than a usual human head. His eyes glow red, and it laughs, cackling a little bit. You see the traditional chair. Let me send you what the chair looks like, actually.
Oh my god.
As I say, muffled beneath all the pennies.
I don't know if we're winning or not. This guy got a chair. Dude bit you.
The chair transforms from a regular regular wooden throne-ish sort of looking chair to its true form. This appears in front of you. It's loading.
Super Saiyan God.
Oh yes! Absolutely. I love it. I'm just gonna look in horror at it and build a just penny sandbag barricade and hide behind it.
I'm just gonna tell my mecha butler go and just stomp on it.
Stomp on it. Okay. The mecha
Emote.
says, "Yes, my lord," and it walks over to the chair, and as it stomps down on the chair, the arm of the chair's arm kind of breaks off its hinge, raises its skeletal fingers above its head, and catches the foot as it flies down onto him.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There's a clear struggle, of course, but the mecha cannot seem to crush the skeleton.
okay, then I tell him to use his laser arms.
His laser arm? Like it shoots lasers?
Shoots lasers.
Okay.
So what happens is, can you do this? Because I thought of a really cool idea for the laser.
What did you have in mind?
So basically, you have a canister of butlers inside the house you're shooting from, and there's basically they inject like miniaturized version of themselves, and they superheat themselves into an energy form. And at the end, where it turns, it's not exactly a laser, but more so like
Hyperheated butler stream.
hyperheated butler stream.
And they just like go splat.
Yeah, but it melts.
Yeah. They just turn themselves into plasma. You create plasma in the butler form, and it fires out.
Oh my god.
You hear the stream shoot out of the laser arm, and you hear the laser itself saying, "My lord, I'm here to laze for you."
Good job, Mushy.
Instead of making like the bzzz sound that a laser would, you hear the butlers collectively audibly yelling bzzz as they laser the chair. Takkul, I'll give you a point for that.
Why are you making stuff up for me?
I'm sorry. Well, I mean that's what we do. We interrupt each other and we make up our stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm just reading up on Ram's abilities. Okay, so that is all his abilities. Okay.
Imagination is the key to this game. It's amazing.
Oh man. As the laser fires, okay. So you might want to roll for supernatural on this. Q.
Okay.
I'm losing brain cells.
Same.
I conjure brain cell cats to replace those cells.
Oh, so 20?
Yes, you do.
That's 20.
Yeah.
Okay, unnatural 20. Okay, the lasers the lasers penetrate the leg of the chair. It destabilizes, and just as the mecha is about to crush it, it dematerializes and appears behind Ramen Isugi once more. He poses, one hand in front of his face, one hand pointing towards the group, and the chair turns into a sofa, and it flings itself into Q.
Oh my god!
Wait, at me?
Yes.
From so far away?
Yes. It just floats really fast and flings itself.
I'm gonna try and build a penny wall from behind my sandbag barricade in the way of it. Like, I'll build one penny wall, it'll break through, build another breakthrough, build another breakthrough.
Oh.
Constant.
Ooh, okay. Okay, my D20.
Do I get lifted up in that mess of him summoning pennies from the pile that was still buried underneath?
I summoned him out of thin air.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 30 for wow.
Alright.
That's a natural 20 and then a 30.
Okay. That is a 23.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I send a drill at it?
Sure, go ahead. You send a drill butler. A large drill butler. My lord. Bzzz.
Do I roll?
Yeah, roll for it to penetrate the sofa.
Roll for
That's
penetration.
supernatural?
Yeah, supernatural.
Oh my god.
14.
14.
My
Okay.
drill will become the drill that will pierce.
Penetrating through the penny walls, and then even through the drill butler, the sofa takes Q, and then just like it did with Yuta, straps Q onto itself. The skull slithers up onto the very middle of the chair where Q is trapped and bites into his collarbone, sucking his energy out again.
Well, I'm gonna instantly summon 100 butlers then.
100.
My lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my lord, my lord.
Longshow's just gonna look, raise a brow, flick a wrist, and an ocean wave is gonna kill 50.
Oh! Okay, roll for that.
Describe it.
Okay, well, with each finger motion, a ripple of a wave comes, and soon a surging monsoon occurs from the very essence of his thought. And he's using his raw fucking force of power.
Ooh,
Jesus.
beautiful.
20, yeah, so that's 25.
I'm building it down.
Ooh. But before okay, so Cardi builds attempts to build a dam out of pennies, but the tsunami, as it crashes into the pennies, it separates into 25 different streams of water. As each one approaches one butler, it sort of flows, and the flow transfers into a sharp ching, and the water sort of pierces the 25 butlers as though a spear, and right after dissipates into steam. Longshul continues his meal. 75 butlers stand on the ground.
Okay, well, I'll just tell the rest of my butlers, get this thing off me.
All right, 75 butlers.
Lord.
My lord. Every butler
Lady.
takes a butter knife, jumps onto the sofa, and begins cutting the sofa apart as though eating a steak. Each one dives one fork into the sofa, and the other one dives the knife in, cutting a piece away like a steak. The skull head lurches a little bit. Its jaw makes a screaming motion. It dissipates. Its separate parts falling to the ground, pieces of cotton, but the parts that are still intact dissipate, letting you go, appearing behind Ram once more. What is your goal in approaching the tournament arc? He asks to the collective party.
I'm just going wherever they go.
Food.
I see.
Punch the cop to the pennies.
Food.
I just want to walk.
So, a party without a drive? No money? No honor? No fame? No glory?
I'll part
When's driving?
They got all the money.
So,
I don't want to be famous.
So, what are you trying to do? Ram questions.
Whatever I want.
I start making a penny angel.
So, you're just doing it to do it?
I'm doing it because it's fun.
It's fun? You're
Yeah,
doing
it's
it
fun.
for the spirit of the adventure?
It's fun, even though I'm
That's a big
scared.
word. What does that mean?
Can I
Most
go home
fun.
now?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Ram,
Spirit of adventure.
No, you're cute. You stay.
Ram pauses and ponders a bit. His chair returns to its original form, without a leg, and 1/4 of it is sort of damaged and fractured. His other 2 generals fall down from the ceiling once more, and they all fall onto one knee. You will be our new leaders. And they all... I've never seen warriors of such pure heart, pure ambition.
We have pure ambition?
What does that mean?
Every warrior that has come through here and challenged us has done it for money or fame, but you have done it for the adventure, and I will never admire anything more than that. Each one bows their head down. We are at your disposal throughout the tournament. And they...
No.
I've heard that word before. You guys aren't trash.
As Curiosity says no, Sushi Chef makes an entire plate of sushi and rolls it to the cat.
Yes.
Moo, take
Point
a
to
point.
neutral.
Point to Moo. Okay, thank you.
Lunk Bill is just not even there anymore.
Just walked out.
Look, no, he didn't even walk out. He just disappeared.
Poof.
Into a poof of mist.
Still heads bowed down, one knee on the ground, one fist on the ground. Sushi Chef snaps once more. The restaurant, in the blink of an eye, returns to its original stature. All of you are simply standing in a regular sushi restaurant.
Oh, my angel.
The angel's still there, just a little bit more cramped.
Ah, my angel.
Ram says, "You are now the leader of our group. What will you call yourselves? What will you call our new gang?
Oh, what was your name again?
The kitchen staff.
No, your name.
Ram Minisugi.
Ran, huh?
Ramen.
Are there any cows around here?
No. Maybe off in the distance, usually. They roam around.
We're gonna call you Ram Ranch.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Point.
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 4 points.
I'm legitimately taken aback by that.
That one got me.
Should that be the name of our group?
Oh my.
That's our group. Yeah, it sounds cool.
We're the Ram
Where are the
Ranch.
cows now? I want some beef.
Oh, the cows? I don't know where cows would...
Hey,
He
chefs.
Ram Minisugi sort of sweats and looks at every, like, the monetary signs, and then the crown and curiosity, and then, like, the pennies and then the dollars, and he's like, okay, so your gimmick is money, and you're calling yourself Ram Ranch. Are you sure?
Absolutely.
You got a point.
Because
Listen, 18 naked cowboys burst in.
No.
I steal a cowboy hat.
We could just be the money men.
The money men? He
Be the money men.
he turns his head to the side. Okay, out of character. What should we name our group? What do you want to name your new gang?
I don't
We
know.
literally rammed him, and a ranch is a collective of.
I think we should just be money men.
The money men?
The money man. It's simple, easy.
I mean, yang,
Yang can say it.
dollars,
I always think
Cardi.
of, I always whenever I draw you guys, I label you guys as the money store, like the Death Grip song, the money store,
The money store.
How about the Monet?
the Monet,
The Monet store.
the Monet
Monet.
store. Okay, you
Yep.
got okay.
Come on, space anyway.
Okay, who's good with the Monet store, and who has other propositions? Moo, you good with Monet store?
Sure.
Max, are you good with Monet store?
Monet.
I did like Ram Ranch, but whatever.
I don't know if that's a good lasting name though.
I mean, we ram him. We put him in a ranch.
Oh my god.
Collective.
Maxer, what do you think of Monet store?
I don't really care.
Okay, Ratbag,
Yeah.
Takkul,
Daggle.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
okay.
Bagel.
This is a democracy, so that's what the majority feels.
Mhm.
Yeah,
5 seconds.
Monet.
Monet store, okay, and then Yeet.
I'm cool with whatever they choose. I'm not a member of the party.
Okay, Monet store. It's just money store, but there's like a tilde over the E.
Hell yeah.
All right. You
Our arch enemy is going to be the stock market.
the stock,
Exactly. Donks.
the stock market.
stock market.
The
Stonk
stonk
markets.
market. Ram Minisugi. Ram Minisugi bows his head down. I will be your support if you ever need me. I will just manage this place whenever you guys are not around. Katsuya Mekazawa says, I'll be your support in battle, and she salutes a little bit. And Sushi Chef of the West stands up, says nothing. Snaps his fingers, the entire restaurant disappears, and you guys are standing in the field again. He snaps it, and it reappears, and you're standing in the restaurant. This sort of demonstrates how the restaurant works. You know,
temporal restaurant.
Yes, it's a temporal restaurant.
Take it anywhere, dude. We got free ramen.
Do you serve tempura, Mister?
The sushi chef looks at you, and he takes out a shrimp, and he just like puts it behind his back, and it comes out fried. He takes a chicken, he puts it back behind his back, and it's fried. And he does this for like 3 more minutes before he's done.
I'm not gonna ask how you're actually cooking that. So, you got any sushi?
He nods. He takes a piece of salmon out. He throws it in the air. Takes a knife, divided cleanly into 5 pieces, and gives it to you.
I give how many pieces?
5 pieces.
I give Ford curiosity.
I bite finger.
Welcome back, man.
Ow, you cute little devil.
I'll destroy you all.
All right.
Oh, it's so cute.
I'm cool with this.
Okay. So now you'll be able to summon this restaurant anywhere you want. Anywhere. Clarifies Ramen. And our entire group will be at your disposal. They do one more bow. Well, you better be off. The tournament heaves.
You're right. Better be off.
Every the 3 members of the gang scatter to their own respective places in the restaurant.
And I start going in the opposite direction.
Oh, so you head to the door?
It's this way!
And Yuta Yang just like walks, and she just walks through the wall and breaks it. It creates a Yuta-shaped hole in the wall.
That person's crazy. I'm just gonna
sleep.
I'm just gonna.
Dollars does a wave to you guys. I'll hold down the fort here as well. Call on me if you need me. And she sort of sets down her money on the table and sort of like rummages through it. Oh yeah.
Nice, okay, awesome. So, I'm gonna yell to you two. You're going the wrong way!
No, it's this way! It's an arch! Whatever that is.
Yeah, it's right over there. You can see it.
You're
I
going
don't
towards
know.
McDonald's.
I'm just gonna, like, tell him otherwise. I'm gonna roll charisma.
The entire party walks out of the Yuta-shaped hole, and you guys look behind you, and you see through the hole.
Me.
Oh, okay. You guys see through the hole, like as Dollars is like rummaging through her money. You see Katsu set down a uniform, and you hear Dollars go, "Oh shit!" And then the restaurant poofs into smoke. For whatever you need it.
They got recruited.
Yep.
I'm just gonna,
you recruited an entire restaurant.
Nice, sick. All right, I'm floating 5 feet up because I'm allergic to grass.
And
I love
Got a
it.
franchise.
Hell yeah.
And where do you guys go now? Do you head towards the tournament arch?
Sure.
Okay,
I
wonderful.
go in the opposite direction until someone actually tells me what an arch is.
I think we
It's
can.
the.
Oh,
I'll just scream. It's the big thing. Dang, it's right there. It's the big thing.
Big thing, you have to shout loud enough to get my attention, though.
I watch.
I can't scream, dude. My mom's sleeping.
No, like, do something that would catch my attention.
I'm throwing a penny. I'm summoning a penny right behind you to smack you on the back of the head.
Okay.
it's literally
Right.
a ginormous arch with Long Shul's face built in at the very top.
Oh my god.
The face it's making is like that type of face.
Hell yes.
I turn my head after, like, ow! Is that a bug? And I see this ugly-looking arch with I guess a kappa, like, tongue sticking out. And from what, like, it's supposed to be saying, instead of, like, say medicine, it's like in my mind. That's dumb. I say.
I'm just gonna scream. It's that.
Not you. Not the thingy.
No, it's that. That's where we gotta go.
Oh, that's an arch?
Yes.
It looks like a dumb kappa.
You went to
That's-
McDonald's.
Bruh.
Note that what Kappas look like in this universe is Katsu. For whatever reason, Longshell's deformed like that.
Oh, okay.
Longshell's just
Okay.
too old.
So I just, after being hit in the head, I turned up where I got hit in the head and I start walking that way now.
Okay. And the entire party heads towards the tournament arch, which
No, I emote sleep.
you
And I,
sleep.
and I happen to trip on the same penny. Everyone else is already walking ahead of me.
Curiosity is
Jealous.
being carried by a young boy.
Yeah.
I have him in a little fucking penny blanket 10 feet away from me because I saw him bite Yitri like 9 times.
Oh my god. And the entire party is heading towards the arch?
Yep, I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, let's end the session there.
Oh, that was great.
That was that went exactly as I wanted it to. Okay, let's end the okay, any last words before I end the stream?
Pee pee poo poo.
I have a small penis.
Okay.
The Big Bang.
Okay. Max, would you like to finish it off?
Steve Somerset.
I'm tired.
Okay.
Steve Somerset. Steve